There we go. Sent it to Levi.
Oh,
Is there any way that I could go first so that I can take my little siblings to go get lunch?
No. Carter.
When's their lunch, Carter?
We go pick it up from Seaman Middle School from 11 to 12.
How long does it take to get to Seaman, Carter?
Takes like 15 minutes.
To get to Seaman from your house?
20. No, to get it, pick it up, and come back. Yes.
Oh, no, but you have to be there by noon, right?
What?
You have to be there by noon to
No.
get the meals?
It's from 11 to 12, so any time within this time.
Okay.
Is that Carlisle?
Yeah, Carter, I tell you what, you can probably stay in class till about 11:50, don't you think?
What?
Don't you think you can be in class till about 11:50? Doesn't that make sense?
So when?
I'll text you, Carter. Okay. Who's up first?
Oh, did you get the document I sent you?
Yes, I got one of them. Yep. Jacob, are you up?
Me? No, did you get the one that I sent you?
Let me check here.
Send
I
mine.
think I might have accidentally sent it from you for, with my, not my J. Hirschberger account. I think it was a different one.
Let me check. So,
Maybe.
yeah, Jacob I got yours.
All right.
Sorry, Jacob Bowling, I got yours.
Oh.
Let me see about yours, Jacob Hirschberger.
Hear me?
Hey, it's Alec. And he doesn't sound like a robot.
I think you jinxed it, Jacob.
Alec.
Hey guys.
Also, Lauren said she might not be able to join again.
Okay. Okay. So here is. Did you send it on Wednesday, Jacob Hirschberger?
I believe I did, yes. It's from jacobhsports@gmail.com.
Got it. Okay. And then who else was I looking for here, guys? Was I looking for anybody else's? Are we good?
You got mine.
Great.
A little bit of echo.
I know it's
Okay. Great. I think what I'll do is, let's see here. Let me try something here with Lauren. Okay. Let's see if I can call her and we'll just get her on class this way. Maybe that'll work. Okay, who had the first presentation? What pages did you guys have? Hello, Lauren. Hi, this is Mr. Lichty. I thought maybe we
Hi.
could speakerphone you into class. How's that sound?
I had page once.
Go ahead, Carter. So Lauren, are you
I
following?
had page 161.
160, Carter? Okay.
161.
161, okay. Lauren, I thought if you were on the phone here, you could be in class with us. How's that sound? Great. Yes, this is Lauren Dexter, yes. Lauren Drum, no, I got the wrong number. Okay, sorry, Lauren Drum. No wonder you sounded confused. I'm gonna call Lauren Dexter. Okay, have a great day. All right, bye. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it now. I should have just asked you guys if I had the right number. Okay, we'll try this here. Hello, I was thinking maybe you could join us on a phone call. How's that sound? Great. So I'm just going to put you on speakerphone and you can hear all the people. Okay, wonderful. All right, here we go. You're about to go to speakerphone. Okay, say hi to the people, Lauren.
Hey guys.
What's up, Lauren?
Lauren.
Now, I had another
I said
idea,
that twice.
Lauren. Do you have WhatsApp?
What's up? I don't know. I don't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It would just be a way for us to see your face. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think you'll be able to hear us though, which will be really fun. And
Yeah.
we're doing presentations.
That's great.
Yeah. So there we go. I can maybe even occasionally send you a screenshot of the people. Would that be fun?
Yeah. That'd be really fun.
Okay. I think I'm going to do that here.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh, nailed it.
No.
Okay. So I'll send that to you, Lauren. And we'll just keep rolling here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. We had okay, I'm trying to find the order that we're going in here. If I can find my RenWeb, I'll be able to find it up there. Because then as soon as we're done with that, we'll take a quiz. And, oh, here we go. I found it. So, Joe, have you already gone?
For page 160?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You have not. Okay. So Joe will go, then Carter, then Ethan, then Lauren. So let's, that'll be our order for today. Let's see. Okay. So if you want to take it away, you can screen share with us, Joe, and we can get started. And then Carter, you'll go second.
All right. Do you want me to pull up the Word document?
Let's see here. Yes. Go ahead and pull up the Word document. That'd be great.
All right. That'll just take me a second to grab it.
So everybody should be on 160.
All right. Now I just need to let Microsoft Office Word load.
Okay.
Or Microsoft Word, whatever.
Yes,
Would it be okay if I went and got some liquid sustenance?
absolutely.
All right, be right back.
That's probably the weirdest way to ask that question.
Can I get liquid sustenance?
Okay, Joe, you about ready?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Microsoft Word is taking a while to load.
What the heck, James?
Should have it in just a second.
Well, if you send it to me, Joe, I'll try and find it here.
I did send.
Lauren, you still hanging in there?
Yep, I'm hanging in well.
Great. Well, you haven't missed anything yet. So Joe, right now, Joe is rifling through his virtual papers in his bag to try to find,
That's fun.
yeah, to try to find his presentation for us, which is lots of fun.
Oh yeah.
So there we go. Joe, I've found it here. I'll just share it with the people. How's that sound?
Sweet, because Microsoft Office is not responding, or Microsoft
Okay.
Word.
Well, let's just see what happens here, Joe.
All right, let us see.
Ah, yes, we found it. Congratulations to us. And he's showing us kind of a highlighted version right now, Lauren, just so you know,
Okay, so
of page 160. And let me share that screen, folks. There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right. The Druids had planned to remove themselves from the war.
Okay. Yeah, so good. Keep going, Joe.
All right.
Conswearant, by the way, means they were accustomed
They were accustomed to
to abesse.
remove
Yeah, to be absent. They were accustomed to be absent a bello.
from war.
Yeah, they were accustomed to be absent from war and not what?
And not weigh out the tributes with one reliquis.
And you have a footnote there for tributa. I wonder what you were trying to do there, Joe.
Should be down at the bottom of the page.
Okay, let me see if it is. Okay, there we go. Did you see it there, Joe?
I do.
Great.
All right. Weigh out with the remainder.
Yeah, with the rest. So, and they do not, what does pendunt mean?
Weigh out.
Okay. What does that mean?
Kind of.
Because when you say weigh out, that's not exactly, we don't really know what that means to say to weigh out.
Like measure.
Yeah, it means to pay. That's what it means.
Mm. All right.
So they don't pay tribute with the rest. They don't pay one tribute with the rest. Carter, I've got an update for you. Let me interrupt while Joe's getting his wits about him. So Carter, what we're gonna do is, let's go ahead and stay for all the presentations. And then, because I've been talking to your dad, Carter, and then you'll leave at 11:40 to go to, that should give you plenty of time to get them lunch. Got it? Yes? Okay. Go ahead. Can you guys see my group chat when I pull it up when I'm screen sharing?
Yes.
You can? Okay. Well, that's okay. You can see what I've got no secrets here, folks. Okay. Keep going, Joe.
All right. I'm guessing vacationem is just like vacation.
Vacationem means an exemption.
Okay. So the matters of the military had all exemption.
Yeah, so the militiae, all right, the militiae vacationem omnium quae rerum habent immunitatem. And so what does that mean? That means that they had immunity, all right? They had an exemption from the military and of all the things, and they had immunity of all those things, all right? What does that mean, they have an immunity? What does that mean, Joe?
Like they won't get drafted type of stuff.
Exactly. They won't get drafted. They don't have to serve in the military because they're druids. So we're still talking about the advantages of being a druid. Okay, keep going, Joe. Tantis excitati, primiis et suis ponte. So start with excitati.
All right.
Can you hear Joe, Lauren?
Yes, I can.
Great.
So excitati is like excite, right?
Yeah, excited by what?
Excited by how great the reward.
Yeah, by such great rewards and
by their own hope.
their own accord, their own idea. Multi conveniunt in disciplina.
Many brought together in the discipline.
Yeah, many come together into this discipline, and they are what? Mituntur.
They are sent away from their parents and relatives.
Yes, exactly. What does it mean they're sent away from their parents and relatives?
They leave their house.
Yeah, except they're sent by folks. So people want them to have these exemptions. People want them to have these
like-
privileges.
It's like a
Go
boarding
ahead.
school.
Magnum ibi numerum. Keep going, Joe.
How great number of verses
Mm-hmm.
are said to commit to memory.
They are said to commit to memory, and so
after years,
mm-hmm.
after years, not many remain in the discipline.
Yes. But it's not many. It means some. No newly means not none. So
Okay.
it means some.
Some remain in the discipline.
Yes. Some remain in the discipline for wikinos annos.
For what would that be? 20 years?
For 20 years. All right. So why is it that people would stay in the discipline or in school, basically? That's what it's saying. They stay in Druid school for that long.
Because it's a lot of stuff to learn.
It's a ton of stuff to learn. Why do you think their families would want them to be part of this?
So they get all their
military,
exemptions and
they
stuff?
can have a bunch of
Exactly.
other
So they get their exemptions, so they don't have to pay taxes. Like it said there, they don't have to pay tributa. All right. Joe, that was not a perfect passive participle. Tributa is not.
It is.
It means taxes. They're exempt from taxes. They're exempt from taxes and from war. That's pretty good. That's a pretty big deal in Rome to be exempt from taxes and from fighting in war.
Whitaker's words deceived me.
Ah, they must have. Okay, Carter, you're up. Page 161.
Okay, give me just 1 second. All right, do you want me to start screen sharing?
Yes.
All right. Can you guys see it?
Yep,
Yep.
I can.
Okay, so starting with Neque fas esse existimant or existimant ea literis mandare. That means not only religiously, no. Not only did they entrust these things to letters, but they think.
Oh, hold on. Let me stop you there, Carter. So it's not that it's that they don't think. They don't think it's FOSS.
Okay. they don't think it's correct
Good.
to entrust things to letters.
To entrust things to letters. What does that mean in normal speak, Carter?
So they don't think that they should write it down.
Exactly. They don't think they should write things down.
Okay. Cum in. Oh wait, I've been.
You're doing fine. Cum in reliquis. Yeah, you're doing fine.
Okay. Cum in reliquis publicis privatisque rationibus. So this is what in the.
Oh, that dark blue is hard to see, Carter.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want. Which one? This one?
Yeah, it's hard to see those words there.
You have to select it and then change it.
There we
There it
go.
is.
There we go. All right, sweet. Cum in reliquis fere reb.
So Carter, I have to
Very
ask,
loose.
what are you trying to do when you're highlighting things? What's the point of highlighting the words that you've highlighted? That's my question.
I was trying to do to see why he used that grammar, and that's what I put on the side. So this one is which one is this one? Never mind. I can't find. I think I just deleted what I wrote there.
Okay. So kind of my idea, and I'm trying to see if I don't know if I can actually annotate on your screen or not, but I'd like to. You guys know if I can do that?
I think you can.
Well, anyhow, it doesn't look like I'm able to, but
It
maybe
gave
I
me
can.
that from Levi's. So,
What's that? Levi was doing it?
when Levi was screen sharing, it gave me the option to annotate, but right now it's not giving the option.
Okay. Well, anyhow, with publicis privatis rationibus, those three, Carter, should be highlighted because those three agree. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get the stuff that agreed together,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think I did that correctly.
Yeah, so those three would go together. And then reliquis rebus,
Yeah.
those two would go together, but not the cum or the in or the fere. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, go ahead.
I know
Carter.
that. Okay. So cum utant when in when in these things they almost let go or relinquish.
So whenever we have cum, think about cum as either when, since, or although. And so think about it that way. And then if it doesn't make as much sense with the way you're trying it, then try it a different way.
Okay. Since in almost all these things they relinquish.
Yeah, so I think actually cum here means although.
Okay.
So although in the reliquis, in almost the reliquis rebus,
In almost all things.
no, reliquis means the rest, not all. So in almost the rest of the stuff, that's probably what we would say. In almost the rest of the stuff or the rest of the things.
The rest of these things. Publicis privatisque rationibus.
Mm-hmm.
Reckoning private and public.
Yeah, in public and private reckonings. That means public and private dealings. Public and private transactions. We might say transactions for rationibus.
Okay. They use Greek letters. And
Exactly,
these
they use
two,
Greek
Graecis,
letters.
Literis, It's an ablative with a special opponent, utor, used to make this a noun. They both agree with each other, Graikis and literis.
Excellent work. That's exactly what I wanted you to have there, Carter. So ablative with a special noun. Everybody please notice, as Carter's saying, instead of utor taking an accusative, it takes an ablative. Great job, Carter. Keep it rolling.
Okay. Id mihi duabus de causis institut isse videntur. He uses mihi here to speak in first person. So
Yes.
it's but my about the causes.
Yeah, so Carter, mihi, the way he uses it to speak in first person is it means like, well, to me.
Okay. To
Yeah.
me, it seems.
Yeah, they
No.
seem.
They seem to me about the causes of training. They teach the causes of training.
You're close. So they seem to me to have instituted, in other words, to have done this, right? To have instituted this, to have put this in motion for duabus causis.
For the purpose of, I don't know what duabus means, I guess.
Oh, duabus means two.
Oh. The cause?
Well, for two reasons. So they seem to have done this. They seem to have instituted this for two reasons. So
two reasons.
Yeah, and guys, it's interesting here because remember, Caesar doesn't usually speak in first person. This is not Caesar the general. This is Caesar the writer. This is Caesar the writer who's interested in the Gauls as sort of an intellectual exercise. So the Druids, in other words, seem to have done this, seem to have instituted this for two reasons. And that is their distrust of letters and putting all the rest of their transactions in Greek letters. All right? Keep going, Carter.
Okay. Right here, this is subjunctive. He uses this to explain someone else's explanation. You can see this in Wellant and here we go.
Wellant and Druides?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which not only in the common people carry away the learning or the discipline, but also those who take those who Wellant.
Yeah, so Wellant means would like.
Okay, those who would like to make known the discipline.
Yeah, so because they would not like, so notice the neque Wellant, they would not like to
They
do
would
what?
not. They would not like to have discipline.
Yeah, they would not like the disciplinon. What has disciplinon been used to talk about here with the Druids?
Memorizing.
Yeah, they're schooling or they're learning. They would not like their learning to be efferid to the wogum.
To the common people.
Exactly. All right. So it's been fascinating to me, folks, that a lot of the learning that was sort of reserved for the elite is now available to everyone. Guys, you can take classes at MIT online. They just record their lectures and you can go learn what they're learning at MIT. It used to be completely reserved, cut off, no one could go, very, very exclusive. And now you can just sort of log in. But that's what they wanted to avoid. That's what the Druids wanted to avoid. They didn't want everybody to know their stuff. One way to make sure nobody knew their stuff was what, Carter?
To write things down using
Well,
Greek letters.
Well, right.
Memorize things.
To memorize things, yeah. To not write things down. To memorize things, and then if you had to write it down, if you just had to, you could at least put it in Greek letters and make it harder for everybody to access.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Qui discunt, who they are taught by.
Yeah, this means learn, and so that those who learn,
And those who learn, literis confisos. This is to give reason of an action. The letters, so that they don't have to rely on the letters.
Yeah, you're right. So having trusted in letters, they studere minus memoriae.
They are eager to commit these things to memory.
Yeah, except less, minus.
They are less steady to commit these things to memory.
Well, you're right. First, they're less eager to commit these things to memory because they're written down. Why would they have to memorize?
They don't write. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, keep going, Carter. Doing fine.
Quod fere plerisque accidit, which almost they decided to, I don't know what pleris quite means.
Yeah, pleris just means more people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who they decided to more people almost. Akido,
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Go ahead.
Is that
So the idea is which almost happened to more people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which almost happened to more people?
So that what?
So that ut praesidio literarum gentium per dicendo ac memoram remittant. This is subjunctive in a clause result in Latin. The so and such word in the main clause makes the upcoming result exclude.
Good.
So the protection of letters.
Mm-hmm.
So the diligent protection of letters this is a use of a gerund, which is a verb acting as a noun. It means learning. In learning and retaining memory.
And memory, yep. Remittant means release, send back, or so forth. With the result that they would send back or release the diligence from the protection of letters in learning and in memory. What in the world does that mean? James, tell me.
So I don't know.
Good. What about you, Levi? Give me something.
Just that last part there.
Yeah, just the last part.
Well, so that they give up the protection of others. So basically now they're just so before they weren't letting anything be written down.
Correct.
And now they're starting to let things be written down.
Okay. For learning.
For learning.
Yeah. Okay. I will accept that. All right, let's move on. Thanks, Carter. Why don't you listen to about the first 5 minutes of the next presentation and then take off, Carter?
All right.
Okay, and then your dad and I set it up so that you could be here for the full class next time.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay,
Oh crap! Didn't mean to do that.
what didn't you mean to do? Oh, the spamming of everyone?
Yeah, didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay, who's up next?
I think I am.
Who's,
I am.
oh, Ethan? Okay, Ethan, you're up.
All right. 1 second. Here we go. Can you guys see that?
Yes, yeah, we can see it.
All right. So starting with In Primis Hoc.
Is that better, Lauren, by the way?
Yeah.
And also, did you get the picture I sent you, Lauren?
Yeah, I did.
Wasn't that hilarious? That was everyone as they look right now.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Good. Okay, go ahead, Ethan.
All right. So they wished to persuade they wish to persuade these things. Is that what hope is, or is it just this?
This.
Okay. So they hope to. So in the Primus is first. So they wish to persuade this first.
Yeah, good.
Not that their souls would perish, but that by the others, after they had crossed death.
Yep. After they die, basically.
After they died, that they would. So it's that Olios is others, right?
Yep.
So is Olios.
Yep.
Okay, so, but that by the others, when they had died, they would go to the others?
Yeah, so ob here means from. So from some, they would cross over to others after death. What does that sound a lot like?
Our worldview, like when we die, we go to heaven or hell.
No.
No.
Starts with a re-in and ends with a carnation.
Oh, reincarnation.
There it is. Nice.
Okay, I guess I got
It's reincarnation is what they're looking at. James, did you have something to say, or were you just moving your mouth, doing some mouth exercises?
I was mouthing reincarnation.
Oh, good. Okay.
That was
good. Great.
You were a little less subtle than I was.
Yes. And I'm sure, Lauren, were you mouthing that as well?
Yes, I was.
Yes, she was. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, go ahead, please. Ethan, you're doing fine.
And so this was greater that Poutant. They thought.
Yeah, they think, yep.
They think that their then the fear, then their neglect to the fear of death.
Yeah, what does that mean?
They believe that like their virtue is greater than their fear, so it kind of outweighed it.
Okay. By neglecting their fear of death. Yeah, so, okay. I'm looking here at excutare. It could be kindled to virtue, to the greatest virtue. They believe that with this, it could be kindled to the greatest virtue by neglecting the fear of death. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Multa praeterea.
Besides this, many of the constellations stirred in the sky, or stirred, I guess.
Yeah, by the motion of them.
By the motion of the constellations. And by the cleanliness, the great cleanliness of the land,
Mm-hmm.
and by the nature of these things,
Uh-huh.
and by the immortality of the gods.
Mm-hmm. Well, by the force of the immortal gods, or the strength of the immortal gods.
Strength of immortal gods.
Uh-huh.
Argued about their power, or for their power.
Yeah, they dispute with power, and they tradunt to the Juventuti.
They handed themselves. Wait, they handed over to the youth
Yeah, what is it they're handing over to the youth?
their power.
Nope.
This. Wait. I do not know.
Lauren is making motions right now. Can you see her? She's making motions to tell you the answer.
No.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, we'll figure this out. No, they're handing over their ideas to the youth.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, thanks so much, Ethan.
Yep.
And just like they handed their ideas to the youth, we will now hand our ideas to Lauren. That is, Lauren, it's your turn.
Sounds great. Okay.
Lauren, you emailed me yours, is that correct?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I did, yes.
Great. Let me just find that real quick. Hopefully it's real quick.
Sounds great.
Yeah. In the meantime, somebody tell me something good that's happened to you.
To me?
Well, yeah, Lauren's gonna tell us something good that's happened to her.
Oh, okay, that wasn't just aimed at me. I don't know. I'm feeling good today, so that's good.
That is really, really good. Okay. Wonderful. Anybody have anything else they want to share about?
I was on the news.
Who's the I in this situation? I can't see you right now.
Joe.
Joe was on the news. What were you doing on the news, Joe?
Volunteering for harvesters.
Yeah, you were.
Skipping out on literature class.
Yes, he was.
Caught in the act. That's hilarious. Okay, do you guys see Lauren's worksheet here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Okay, Lauren, we can all see what you can see, so go ahead. Let us have it.
Oh, sounds great. Okay, so we'll start with Alterum Genus, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the other kind is that of the cavalry or of the horsemen.
Yes. And what do you mean by the other kind? The other kind of what?
The other kind of, like, the other positions that you could be in the school.
Yeah, so actually this is the other kind of nobility in Gaul. So one kind is druid and the other kind is a horseman.
Yep.
Or Romans would call it a businessman.
All right.
Why did they, let me just ask a question real quick, Lauren, sorry to interrupt. Let me ask a question. Why did Romans call businessmen horsemen?
Because they were able to afford a horse.
Right around on horse.
They were able to afford a horse, especially if they had to go to battle. They were the ones that would be riding horses. Even through the Civil War, folks, that was the mark that you were a gentleman, that you had a horse to ride around on when you were at war. By the way, we still had a cavalry, that is a horse brigade, in World War I. I just want you to know that. So things changed very, very quickly in World War I because, of course, we had what inventions really stopped the cavalry pretty quickly? Well, they already had cannons, so it wouldn't be that.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon Bonnier.
What else,
That one
folks?
was during World War II, right?
What's that, Jacob
That one
Hirschberger?
during World War II, right?
Yeah, there were a few airplanes in World War I that were more like weather planes, spy planes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But World War II was more of that. I will say that in World War I, there were taxis that brought troops to the front in Paris, which is kind of crazy. And then, but the Gatling gun, also known as the machine gun, and tanks really made horses pretty useless in
Mhm.
battle. So there you go. Okay, Lauren, sorry to interrupt. You're doing fine. Keep going.
Thank you. Okay. So these win their invocation, and when any war occurs,
Yeah, good.
which before Caesar's arrival was accustomed to happen annually.
Yes, exactly. Before his arrival was accustomed to happen annually. Nicely done. Can you guys hear her? Jacob Hirschberger, can you hear her?
I can hear her fine. Yes.
Great. How about Alec? Can you hear her? Alec?
I can hear her perfectly.
You can hear her, but are you really listening to her, Alec? I'm just joking. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Just joking. Okay.
Alec, you better listen to your girlfriend.
Hey, I'm just a joke. I'm just messing with you, Alec. Okay. Keep going, Lauren. That was kind of funny for me, probably not for you or for Alec. Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
Okay. So as either they were inflicting and they themselves were inflicting injuries,
Mm-hmm.
or they were repelling
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were repelling that which was sort of cast onto them. Yeah, keep going.
Okay. And then so all are engaged in war or employed in war.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so they and so the most the most noble
Mm-hmm.
and born and the greatest, most noble by birth and by their resources. Is that what copies mean?
Yes.
Okay, so the most noble by birth and by resources. Thus, they have the greatest amount of clients and retainers around themselves.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay. And then hunting these guys were the most does that mean like the most acknowledged?
Yeah, they know or they realize. There's one in our bedroom, sorry.
These guys were realized
On my side.
these guys were realized as the greatest with the greatest power only. What?
Yeah, so they know this one influence and power. That's what they know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You did a nice job highlighting what you highlighted in your notes. It's really quite nicely done there, Lauren.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So guys, it's now time for a quiz. What I want you to do is, I want you to go ahead and get out a sheet of paper. And Lauren, do you have your book there with you?
I have a sheet of paper. Can you give me time to go grab one?
You do great. Yeah, guys, go ahead and grab a sheet of paper if you like, or you can even, you can just type it if you want to. You can totally type this and send it to me when you're done.
I'm gonna do that.
That's totally fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the random number generator, and we'll see what lines you guys have. Basically in 6.13 you've got 33 lines, and 6.14 you've got 19 lines, so that makes 52, and then you've got so you've got about 59 lines in total. And so what I'll do is I'll go to the random number generator. Let's see here. Can you guys all see the screen still?
Yep.
My
Great.
video just cut out.
Random
Potential
number
vaccine.
generator. True random
Bing.
number service. Really, really nice. So we're gonna go 1 through 59, and then it'll tell us what line number we're gonna start with, or at least that will be included. 38. Line 38. That means we're in 6.14. And looks like it'll start with Tantis excitati on page 160.
How far does it go? Until where?
Tantis excitati. Why don't you guys just go down to decuntur? Tantis excitati down to decuntur. Does everybody see that?
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Equintor?
Decuntur, that's correct. So guys, what I want to do is, okay, do you guys all see where we're at?
Oops.
Okay, so don't
Yep.
start that yet, because let me tell you, I want to tell you what your homework's going to be, all right? And then we'll just sign off, and you guys take your quiz and just email it to me when you're done, all right?
Okay.
So I think that makes more sense than you taking the quiz while we're all together. Just take it as soon as we're done and then email it to me, okay?
What are we doing?
So I'm telling you your homework. I want you to prepare 6.13 to 6.18. So basically, what that means is 6.16 and 6.17 and 6.18. You're going to do that, and then that's what we're going to do for class on Wednesday. 6.16 through 6.18. All right? Everybody got that? It's actually not very much. It's only through page 170. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions, folks? Does everybody know what the quiz is? Page 160, Tantis through decuntur.
Yes.
Page 160, Tantis to
Decuntur.
decuntur.
Any questions about that, guys?
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, do you want us to what do you want us to do about what's written in the book?
What do you mean what's written in the book?
Is there anything written in the book about that? Was
Yeah, you can just use it, but the key is, guys, for the quiz, you just can't flip the page, and it's just honor code. Obviously, I'm not even gonna be with you. Just don't flip the page. Okay.
Cool.
So whatever's there on the page, use it. If you guys have things written in though, you probably need to erase those at this point. If you guys have things penciled in on page 160, you probably need to erase those. Okay.
Well,
And then just take that quiz, submit it to me. I'll look for it here in the next 20 minutes or so. I think that's plenty of time. So go ahead and do that before you go take a lunch break. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Okay, thanks guys. I will see you next time. Pax Wobiscum.
hey, cool.
Take 'em.
All right, bye guys. Bye.